Hey guys, Eli here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Tales from the Bargain Bin, where I got a little stack of movies that I picked up, well, out of bargain bins. Something I do frequently. What else would I do with my time? So, not a lot of stuff. I got 5 titles here, but they're good. At least I'm excited about some of them, especially one of my childhood favorites, Cyborg, Van Damme, directed by Albert Pune. What would you call this? Like a post-apocalyptic... I don't know if you'd put this in the cyberpunk category. Maybe not quite, but it's definitely a batshit wild post-apocalyptic, slightly low budget, fun action movie with characters that don't make any sense, and it's a fun one. I think this is one of Van Damme's best, at least from that early run, because he had a real good early run. Everything in his early run was pretty much top notch, according to 80s and 90s, action movie standards. That's what I would say. And this is actually 1989, so it's right in that sweet spot when I was 7 years old, and it's a fun one. And then I've got a movie that I honestly did not know existed. So going back into the 80s and 90s, which was like, my favorite time, I was growing up watching action movies and all kinds of movies, really. That was, formative movie watching years. And I loved the Warlock film with Julian Sands. Absolutely loved it. I think I liked the second one, but the more I think about it, I'm not actually sure if I saw the second one, because I have no memories of it other than I think that I liked it. So I guess I need to rewatch that. But I love the first Warlock. I love Julian Sands, R.I.P. Mr. Sands. But here's a movie that I don't think I would have ever known this existed. Maybe I would have figured it out someday. But we're talking about fucking Warlock 3. I can't see the year on the back of this. My eyes just aren't good enough. But let's just take a guess. I mean, that's early 2000s for sure. I'm going to say anywhere from 1998 to 2003. I'm going to say it's in that 5-year gap, but we'll see. I'll look it up. And so my question, to leave you guys with, has anyone seen this movie? Have you? I guess my second question would be, have any of you guys even heard of this? Yeah, let me know. Then from 2007, we've got Eden Log. This is a foreign film. I think it's French. Maybe it's Irish. I can't remember. I know those are two completely different countries, but I had never heard of this. But it looked cool. I think I paid a couple of bucks for it. Visually, it looks cool. It's basically about, I'll just read the back to you. A man wakes up deep inside a cave, suffering amnesia. He has no recollection of how he came to be there. Blah, blah, blah. Think the Bourne identity set in an apocalyptic future with a dash of Predator thrown in for good measure. I mean, that sounds cool to me. I'd watch that. I'm going to watch it, so. Anyone seen Eden Log? Then from 2014, we've got Blue Ruin, directed by Jeremy Saulnier. I've been wanting to see this for the last couple years. I really liked Green Room. Who didn't like Green Room? That movie was awesome. Everyone loved it. I loved it. So Blue Ruin is what Jeremy Saulnier did pre-Green Room. And I've heard it's just as good. I like how they both have colors in the title. I don't know why. Green Room, Blue Ruin. It's I don't know if it's a theme he has going on. His next movie is going to be called Red something. I don't know. It might just be a coincidence, but I think it's cool. So this is a movie that a lot of people talk about over the last decade plus, and it seems to continually like resurface as this movie that just kind of stands the test of time. I've seen people say this is one of the better movies of its time. I guess it's just like a brutal revenge. Well, it says right on the front. It's a revenge thriller. Super stoked to see it. Also stoked to have this copy because it came from a store that used to be in my town nearby me. That it was a franchise or a chain store, and it's defunct now. So it was called Hastings. So that was the little sticker they put on all their rental movies. So this was a rental, as you can see from the front. So I'm leaving those stickers intact because Hastings was one of my favorite stores, and I missed the fucking shit out of it every day. It was awesome. It was like my hangout, if you can imagine. But R.I.P. Hastings and Blue Ruin. Last but certainly not least, because this is a big blast from my childhood, season 1 of Three's Company. I like pretty much anyone who grew up when I did or before, sitcoms were a big thing. We all watched them. If you if you grew up in the 80s and 90s or even 70s, maybe even very early 2000s, if you didn't grow up watching sitcoms, I just don't know. I don't know what your life was like. I mean, I did not really have like a great childhood, but sitcoms and stuff were there for me, and I think I'm starting to sound like the Jim Carrey from Cable Guy. I'm not that crazy, but I'm not far off. But anyways, Three's Company, man. John Ritter, Joyce DeWitt, Suzanne Somers. Not to mention, let's see. And you had some other people. I can't remember who. It has been probably 30 years since I've watched this, but yeah, I can't wait to rewatch it. I thought this was great. Let's see, a little insert on here because this was made after John Ritter's sad passing, so I like that. But even more, I like this little quote from Joyce DeWitt. From what I've heard, John Ritter was every bit, and this is the only thing I've ever heard about him, which I mean, I've only heard good things. I've always heard that like he was every bit of the person that you saw on screen, the person that you hoped he was. Not a lot. Nobody's perfect, and we should not ever worship other human beings. But I mean, as far as I can tell, yeah, he was one of the good ones, and it's been quite a few years since he's passed now, and I still haven't heard a negative word said about the guy. So he was, a childhood hero of mine, and yeah, I was very sad to see him go, but I was really happy to see so many people, kind of come to bat for him and just kind of sing his praises over the decades. So yeah, R.I.P. John Ritter. You are a big positive part of my childhood. So I'm acting like he just died. He didn't. I don't think I ever had truly said my respects to him. So anyways, that's all I got for now. Let's talk about the stuff that I got here. See anything you'd like, anything you're a fan of, or anything that you've seen here that I haven't. Let me know. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Cheers, guys. See you at the multiplex. Subscribe right now, please.